DB's coach Dave Merritt just said Bryan Cook is, quote, ready to be the captain of the defense. Coming off a career best year, 78 tackles, Cook steps into the Justin Reid old role. And, of course, it's also a contract year, which we know contract years are generally undefeated. Listen to what Dave Merritt had to say on Bryan Cook. Sorry.
I thought he actually came back great. I mean, you would not have ever even known that the kid had something wrong with his ankle, and he never complained. He never missed a rep, and so I don't think that was an issue at all. I think B. Cook is in a position right now, whereas he has an opportunity to step up and be the captain of the defense and be the leader, as was asked a little earlier. And Bryan is a vocal guy for sure. And so, but I think, as far as you look back and you think about some of the injuries that some of our guys have had, I don't think that hindered him at all coming into this past season.
So, JD, based on what you've seen from Bryan Cook and based on what we heard from our DB's coach, Dave Merritt, right there, do you think Cook has what it takes to seize the mantle as Casey's vocal leader in 2025? Or will the secondary kind of lean on the veteran guys like the Deion Bushes of the world, the Mike Edwardses of the world, and kind of let Cook kind of focus on his production?
I think Mike Cook, man, is a firecracker out there. That's what Dave Merritt is saying. He's sitting there saying like he's very pleased in what he sees, and the guy's just taking the mantle. Justin Reid is out of here. He's gone, right? He's in New Orleans. Okay, he's not coming back. And so somebody had to step up to the plate. And Bryan Cook saying, I'm the guy that's been here. I'm the dude that everybody relied on. He's the guy that I want us to draft. Remember, I was talking about Bryan Cook out of college. And this is exactly what he gives to you. Now, he had the injury which slowed him down. Okay, that was visible. We've seen that. But if you sit there saying he is back to where he needed to be when he first came in the first year, older, smarter, more experienced, more understanding, taking that role, I like it. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is exactly what I needed to hear. What a guy's sitting there saying, man, put it all on my shoulders. That's what you do. There's a lot of talent in this room, but daggone it, let me handle it. I'll take it, coach. I'll do it. Matter of fact, they got, like I said, you're gonna ask for a guy. Bryan Cook stands up. That's what he does. So I love this. And so if he's physically back to where he needs to be and injuries is gone and there's no, any type of, ramifications from this, he's going to shoot. I love it, man. I love it. So, Mike Edwards he's going to say what he needs to say. He's going to do what he needs to do. Everybody can still listen to Mike. Mike is not, I don't see him as being a vocal guy. He'll say what he needs to say. When Mike says something, everybody going to listen. You best believe it. And, Mike can be out there like, hey, man, you need it. And everybody going to turn like, yep, there's the wisdom talking. And Cook's going to bring the fire, and Hicks and all of them, man, come on, man.
And also, I think one of the things that kind of says a lot about how the Chiefs do feel about Bryan Cook is it's one of the positions they don't really. They added Mike Edwards like a couple weeks ago, right? I mean, way after the free agency and all that stuff, and after the draft, they brought in our guy Major. That was pretty much the only safety they brought in. So like that safety room is pretty much like saying, hey, like Bryan Cook, this is you're the guy replacing Justin Reid. Jaden Hicks, we're expecting you to be a second year, maybe take a leap here and get more of a bigger role. But like I remember last year, they going into the year, I remember they Spags had made a quote saying that he had not just Bryan Cook can be the quarterback of the secondary. And I thought that was an interesting quote. That was last year when we still had Justin Reid. Now this year, I mean, we're talking about him making the leap to be the leader of the defense or the leader on the secondary and whatnot. I think it just speaks how the Chiefs feel about him is the fact that they didn't bring anybody in to kind of compete with him. It's like, hey, it's like this is your secondary, this is your job, do your thing.
Yeah, but we got boatload of safeties too. We do. It's still gonna be some competition out there. I know we was talking about guys showing out, who's coming in, but like you said, this is his position. to go ahead and wield the sword like he wants to. I don't think they have any problem with that. None whatsoever. And he's just got to command the cover, the coverage defense. That's what he's doing. He's covering out the coverage. He's calling all out what we need to do, where everybody needs to be. And when they see a guy can handle those things like that, they're very comfortable with it. That's why, like, Hicks is a young, a lot of things. Yeah, he's gonna hit everything moving. But if you had to still put him in place, like, hey man, Hicks, come over here, because Hicks likes to chase. He sees something, he's gonna go. He's gonna go get it. So sometimes you gotta pull him back, hold him up a little bit, like, hey man, like, just be patient, let it come to you. So that's what it is. Barbershop said, only flaw I seen with Cook is his struggle to get his hips turned around. Yeah, you know what? I think part of it had to do with his injury too. He's a good safety, Barbershop. He's a good safety. Like I said, I see that, the ability when he came out of college. And the injury was like one of those things. So if that's not hindering him, if that doesn't take away from his ability to open his hips and stuff, he should be fine. And daggone it, man, shoot, if you, as a safety, hopefully you ain't open up your hips too much.
For real.
That's a bad deal. You open shoot, you get beat. Ain't nothing supposed to get past you, man. You should be in your back pedal the whole time. Like, keep everything in front of you. Shoot, that's what you need to do. You open your hips up. Okay, I get run with them, but daggone, that sucker get on top of you. You got to open your hips to run. That's a bad deal for any safety. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. We do have a deep safety room. Hicks, Edwards, Chamari Connor. Which some people in the chat saying that they hope Chamari Connor plays more safety this year, not playing one-on-one man coverage out there in the slot, like he did last year a few times against he got cooked by what's his name, the little white receiver from the Chargers. McConkey. Yeah.
McConkey.
Yeah. I don't want to see that next year.
Chiefs fitted, man. This has me pumped up for training camp now. Can't wait to see these guys start taking their new roles and see the growth from the team. Revenge on our mind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chiefs fitted. No doubt about it, brother. I mean, we should enjoy training camp and just take it all in and just watch the competition. The guys just get better every single day. And then when they get back to, man, when you start doing the cut downs, when they start doing that, it's like, oh my gosh, who are they going to keep? Who's showing up? I think it might be the hardest job is who you're going to keep on this roster at certain positions, really. And I said this, there's going to be some hurt feelings. It's going to be some hurt feelings, Marcus. There's going to be some changes for sure.
Yeah, and the way they've done it now, where you can wait till the last possible week to cut down your roster to the 53 man. It's not like stages anymore. Yeah, it is interesting because every week it's a different amount of guys we're getting cut because there's no certain set stage anymore. So, and I think we've done a pretty good job of kind of keeping the same. There's we have a different amount of guys we cut down, but some teams I think have waited to the final stage to cut down to 53, which I think is it's a lot because you're cutting 37 guys right there.
Yeah. Casey Colossus said, man, it's hard. Yeah, I'm trying to do a cut down, but it's hard. It's hard, brother. I'm telling you. I did the offense and I got to 26 and 27. If we did that and just you start looking at other one, I'm like, but dang, what are we going, what else we going? That's tough. That's tough, man. That is tough.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.